Tim, would you now allow Johnny to give you a nice close shave? Would you trust him?
No, I've seen him do it to other people, and there's absolutely no way. No, because I saw how nervous he got doing it. I mean, singing part didn't seem to bother him. It's the shaving that was the trouble. And shaving and singing, you know better than I do. But that was...
I almost had a nervous breakdown just having to lather up, you know, Alan Rickman and shave him. That scared me beyond belief.
Were those knives actually sharp?
No.
No, we can't allow that. We did have somebody come in to give us
A demonstration,
yeah. And we tested on one of our assistant directors, and the guy, by the end of it, had cut he was bleeding all over his face. So we thought, okay, no way. It's movie making, it's all make-believe.
Didn't one guy pull out an electric razor?
Yeah, I go, this story takes place in the 1800s. It did not take place in 1989, you know? So... And yes, they both were extremely right, because the image of them as a couple was so important, and I think, you know, they make a lovely couple. You know, it's such a strong, you know, both the like silent movie actors, and you know, Johnny's able to convey so much with his eyes, you know, and that's what the character really needed, and so it's lucky that it happened now as opposed to then.
Do you think you make a lovely couple?
I think as Sweeney and Mrs. Lovett, I think that certainly Helena there was no question. I mean, you know, even from the first second that I thought of doing the movie, that she was the perfect Mrs. Lovett. So yeah, I mean, in that sense, yeah.
Where are you going to go from here? What's going to be your next? I mean, it's pretty dark, it's pretty gory, it's pretty gruesome.
Well, I think I might go to the bathroom next, because I've been sitting in this chair for a while, but beyond that, I don't really know.
And I'll just go wait outside the door.
I'm glad you're outside the door, that's a good sign. Just finally...
I just want to be specific that I'll be outside the door, that's all.
Okay.
It's by no coincidence that we happen to have made it in England, and it's an English story, because we have that in our very lifeblood, you know, in our literature. And I think it's no coincidence that Tim Burton happens to live in England and taps into that, the knowledge of that, and that sense of, you know, the Gothic horror fear of what is round the corner, the sense of revenge, the sense of the wrong people being in charge, and also the whole thing basically being suspended on a platform which underneath is a whole lagoon of sexual repression.